Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is second exercise of chapter number 1, class 11 maths, and we are going to do question number 4 right now. Okay, for this question you must know that if z is a complex number which is and its usual notation is a plus b iota, then what is its magnitude? Its magnitude is under root a square plus b square, where a is the real part and b is the imaginary part. So basically it means square root of real part whole square plus imaginary part whole square. Now here we can see that we are given with some information and we have to find z2 magnitude. So for this, first of all we are going to find the magnitude of z1. z1 magnitude will be equal to under root a square plus b square. Okay. Now what is a over here? This is going to be a and this is going to be b. I hope I am clear. Okay, now we have to write it over here. Under root a is 2, so 2 square, plus b is minus 3, so minus 3 whole square, under root of 4 plus 9, which is equal to under root of 13. This is magnitude of z. Now we are given with the magnitude of z1 and z2 together equals to 16, which is equal to z1 magnitude into z2 magnitude equals to 16. Now magnitude of z1 is equal to under root 13. Under root 13 into magnitude of z2 equals to 16. Now magnitude of z2 equals to 16 divided by under root 13, and this is your answer. Now moving towards question number 5. Now for question number 5, we are given in the question that z1 and z2 are two complex numbers, so we are going to let z1 equals to a plus b iota and z2 is equals to x plus y iota. Now first of all we have to find z1 plus z2 equals to a plus b iota plus x plus y iota. It is equal to a plus b iota plus x plus y iota. Adding the real parts and imaginary parts together, we get a plus x plus b iota plus y iota. Now z1 plus z2, z1 plus z2, z1 plus z2 equals to a plus x is the real part plus iota into b plus y. Now similarly we have to find z1 minus z2, it is equal to a plus b iota minus x plus y iota. Now a plus b iota minus x minus y iota. Now we have to subtract the real parts and subtract the imaginary parts together. A minus x, this is the real part, plus iota into b minus y, this is the imaginary part. Okay, don't forget to write it over here. Okay, now we have to find the magnitude of z1 plus z2 and again the magnitude of z1 minus z2. So what is magnitude equals to? It is equal to square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. So we have to write it as square root of real part of z1 plus z2 is, this is z1 plus z2. I am circling it so that we don't forget. A plus x whole square, a plus x whole square plus its imaginary part is b plus y, so b plus y whole square. And you can see this magnitude has a square upon it, so we are going to give it a square also. Minus, again, z1 minus z2, it is a minus x. So here it is a minus x whole square plus imaginary part over here is b minus y, so we are going to write it over here b minus y whole square with a square root upon its head and then a square upon its head. Now this is the left hand side. Sorry, I forgot to write here left hand side. Now it is square and square root are cancelled, and here 2 square and square root are cancelled. A plus x whole square. What is a plus b whole square? It is a square. First of all, just give me a minute. Okay, now. What is a plus b whole square? It is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Here a was a and b was x, and now again a plus b whole square वाला formula लगेगा यहाँ पर b plus b square plus y square plus 2by. Now negative sign, negative के अंदर हमारे पास a minus b whole square वाला formula लगेगा a square plus x square minus 2ax plus, now here again a minus b whole square वाला formula लगेगा, so b square plus y square minus 2by. Now a square plus x square plus 2ax plus b square plus y square plus 2by minus a square minus x square plus 2ax minus b square plus, sorry, it's again minus y square plus 2by. Now b square is cancelled with b square, y square is cancelled with this y square, a square and a square, x square, and here again x square. Now 2ax plus 2ax is 4ax and 2by plus 2by makes 4by. So this is your answer, and again we should take for common ax plus by. Now this is your left hand side. Now we are moving towards the right hand side, which says for real part of z1 into real part of z2. Here I have realized that this question has been written wrongly. It's real part of z1 into real part of, sorry, it's this one, real part of z2 plus imaginary part of z1 into imaginary part of z2. Okay, we are going to do our solution accordingly. 4 into real part of z1 into real part of z2 plus imaginary part of z1 into imaginary part of z2. Now our solution becomes real part of z1. This is z1 a plus b iota. Its real part is a, imaginary part is b because it contains iota. So real part of z1 is a and real part of z2. Real part of z2, where is z2 is x plus y iota. Here x is the real part and y is the imaginary part. It has iota with itself. So we are going to write here x plus imaginary part of z1 is b and imaginary part of z2 is y. So we are going to write here by. So our right hand side and left hand side match. So we have proved it. Thank you so much.